a little bit more about everything that they're coming out with, or at least a lot of what they're coming out with.
Oh, sure.
Disney Plus. I don't know if you don't mind.
No, by all means, sir. It's your world. I'm just a squirrel.
So with Disney Plus, we know that they're going to be doing pretty hardcore, heavy Marvel, but they also are focusing really strongly on their other shows too. Like they just announced that they're coming out with a Lady and the Tramp TV show or movie, something like that. And then they're doing another TV show based on the making of Frozen 2.
Okay.
Which is going to be that'll be pretty badass.
Okay.
High School Musical is coming back.
Yeah. You know what? I think somewhere along the lines, I think Lizzie McGuire, I heard that they were.
Yep, they're bringing that back. They're bringing Lizzie McGuire back, and with the girl that starred in it, she's
Hilary Duff.
Yep, she'll be playing a character, the Lizzie McGuire character.
A grown-up Lizzie McGuire.
One I thought coming up that I thought was going to be kind of neat was Phineas and Ferb. They're coming out a new movie, maybe
Live
even
action?
a TV show. No, it'll be animated.
Oh yeah.
And then
that'd be kind of cool to bring into live action. I don't know why.
I think it'd be awesome.
I mean, obviously, it would be CGI, Perry the Platypus, but
Right. I'd be okay with it.
Hey.
And then they're coming out. Well, we know about The Mandalorian, the new Star Wars TV show.
Oh, yeah.
And then they got Loki. Loki's coming out. Now, Loki's a little different than what I originally thought it was going to be about.
Oh, really?
This is not a teenage Loki or a younger Loki. This is, if you're remembering Avengers Endgame, if you haven't seen it, I don't even know what to say, but we're going to talk a little about it.
You know what? I'm to the point where, hey, come on.
Right.
Fuck you. If you haven't seen it, we're going to spoil it.
When they go back in time, there's another Loki.
Yes.
Okay. Well, the Loki TV show is all about that Loki.
So basically the Loki that escaped.
Yes.
Nice.
And then
I like where they're going with this.
And then they got the Black Widow TV show coming out, and that's going. Remember when her and Hawkeye, whenever they were boosting around, and they kept talking about Budapest.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to be a major thing in the Black Widow show.
So they'll probably do a scene where they're in Budapest.
Right.
Yeah, that whole thing where you and I remember Budapest very differently, or something to that effect.
Right. Well, this is all before. This is all before Avengers. But Budapest will be a part of it. Oh, nice. And then WandaVision is the one that's got everybody confused the most. And it's Scarlet Witch and Vision. Mm-hmm. But they said it's going to be in a 50s styled show.
Okay.
And they related it to Dick Van Dyke.
Oh,
the Dick Van Dyke show. So, okay. Obviously, it looks like they're going to be doing the next wave or phase of Marvel is going to be very heavily influenced by multiverse. So I wonder if that has something to do with it. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then Hawkeye has his own show coming out.
Yeah, I know. He was talking smack about Sony,
Well, why not?
Hey, when the mouse pays you do what when in Rome.
Hey, mouse paying me, I'll talk shit about just about anybody for mouse kind of money. But in the show, he's going to be.
We talk shit about everybody.
Hey, we just need the money.
We need to figure out how to get paid for doing so.
Yeah, I tried selling my body, but I ended up having to pay.
That whole thing. Yeah, I tried being a stripper once, but as it turns out, you have to be good looking for that kind of shit. So.
Right.
That didn't work out too well for me.
They're like, yeah,
no,
get off the stage.
Yeah.
But no, in Hawkeye, he's going to be training his daughter.
Oh, yeah. That I kind of saw that coming in the movie, but
yeah, I think we all did. But that looks pretty cool.
That's pretty freaking cool. Yeah, I'm down with that.
And then Doctor Strange has a new movie coming out. which has to deal with the multiverse. And then,
speaking of Doctor Strange, though, this has nothing to do with Marvel, but I just wish those two mofos, because the other one came out in Black Panther. His name, I can't think of his name either, but I wish those two would like put their differences aside and go back to making another Sherlock series.
Oh yeah, that was really good. That was really good.
Like put your fucking issues aside and do another
season.
Another season, yeah. That would be so fucking awesome. Okay, back to the mouse.
Okay. And I got to keep myself calm for this one because I jumped when I heard about it, and I watched it on the a video of the D23 Expo where all this was being talked about. Mm-hmm. I when I was watching, I actually jumped out of my seat.
Nice.
So, 100% official. He said it on stage in front of everybody, being filmed. Ewan McGregor, Obi-Wan.
Oh, fuck, I heard about this. Yeah, I got
TV
chills,
show.
Man. I got goosebumps. Yeah, I heard about that shit. Obi-Wan, the circle.
I fucking fangirled.
The circle is complete. I tell you.
Angels came down from upon high, and they're like, listen, motherfucker, you're poor, but we're giving you the goddamn Obi-Wan show.
Yeah. Well, I guess I was hoping for a movie, but hey, a show that I'm down with, especially, if they do it like some of this series they're like little mini movies,
If they put the fucking money into it, I'm good. I'm all into it.
Well, it's kind of like that's how The Boys feel. Like it's like you're watching this little mini movies. It's if
right.
they do it right. Hey, wow.
Man, oh my God!
Looks like I'm gonna be shelling out money for this mouse then.
Well, it looks like they're going to be offering. This is what it sounds like. They're going to be offering Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus for right around the same price as Netflix.
Okay. Well, I'll have to factor it into my budget.
But just the Disney Plus is like $6.99 or $7.99 a month.
Okay.
They offered something like a 3-year contract. Like if you sign up for 3 years, it rounded out to like $49 a year is what they were offering it at.
Yeah,
but they crashed the website for a little while. It would have been like $150 for 3 years worth of Disney Plus.
I see.
Which is not too bad. I'll be paying a month because I'm poor. But
yeah, well, same here.
But we'll definitely be getting it.
Yep.
Plus, most of the UFC fights that I watch are on ESPN Plus as well.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's everything so far. For the most part. Oh, and one other thing, Avengers Campus is going to be out your way at Disneyland.
Avengers Campus.
Yep. It looks to me like their old California Adventure Park is going to be transformed into Avengers, or at least a good portion, of it will be.
A good portion of it, yeah. All right. Well, I mean, they already. The Tower of Terror, they
already got that.
Yeah, so what's going to happen to the Incredicoaster?
That might stay because Cars is still a pretty relevant show, but there's a lot of stuff at that Disneyland that they could redo and get a lot more.
That's right. Gosh, man, just thinking about that makes me wish I could go. The Cars ride there at Disney's California, that's pretty good.
And the Incredicoaster, I didn't go on it. My wife and daughter did. They loved it. They said it was really awesome.
Yeah. Well, I rode it before they slapped on the Incredibles things on it. That's pretty awesome. Pretty fast ride. Oh, man.
But yeah, it's supposed to be inspired by Tony Stark. Like if Stark Industries took it over, this is what it would look like.
Oh, nice.
And I don't know exactly what all they're going to do. If they're going to do something similar to Disney World, I think Disney World right now is focusing on redoing Epcot. And I don't know. They didn't say a whole lot about it. They showed some, but they didn't really say too much about it. I guess Epcot has to be like their the least visited park.
Oh, well, it's because that was supposed to be the futuristic thing that kind of stayed behind, right?
Right.
With the now they need to revamp it and I don't know, bring it back to the future. I don't know.
Yeah, something.
Something, yeah.
And so yeah, that's about all that I have on that. I've been doing a lot of research on it here lately because I don't know. I love Disney.
A lot of exciting shit, man. You know that Obi-Wan show. I mean that alone is probably the only reason why I'm gonna have to figure out how to, put it in my budget to get the Disney Plus.
Well, it's $6.99. It's not too bad of a deal.
Oh, it's not. I mean, it's like I said,
there's one roach coach
$70 a year, but yeah, like I said, just the Obi-Wan show. Well, I mean, it took me a while to get Netflix too. In fact, if you remember correctly, I didn't get Netflix until I heard about Daredevil being made.
Yep, so, I remember that.
That's when I finally broke down and said, "Okay, fine, Netflix, here you can have my money."
You know what? Netflix has a show called Hyperdrive. I've been watching too.
Oh, I didn't see the preview, but I passed right through it earlier. I was like, what?
That's kind of a neat show. And then they have another one where they're blowing glass and come up with some pretty crazy, wild things. That was actually a pretty cool show. Pretty relaxing too. It wasn't like it's a competition, but it's not like overtly,
yeah,
competitive. It was pretty good. And then the other one is Freaked Out. Is that what it's called?
Like on Netflix. Lately I spend most of my time catching up on sleep, so I've just been watching a few things, and I was spending more time on the Prime Video app,
right,
watching The Boys than watching Good Omens.
What did I watch on Prime? Bosch. I was watching Bosch. That was if you're into the like the detective kind of shows, Bosch is one to watch. Bosch was really good, really good.
What about that Jack?
And then I have not watched any of that.
Me neither. But I was looking at like a preview, and I was like, oh, that might be cool to watch. I don't know. Maybe
I know that dude packed on a lot of muscle and did a lot of training with firearms for that role. Because that was a guy from The Office.
Oh, okay. All right.
So to go from The Office to that was pretty hardcore. And then let's see, we went and saw a movie over the week since we talked last. We went and saw Dora the Explorer.
Oh, you know what? That was on my to-do list. Then once again,
honestly, I went into it thinking that I'm gonna hate this.
Yeah. You don't hate it, but it's not.
Hey, listen, would I go out if I was by myself and go watch it? No. But if you have kids, go watch it. It'll be entertaining. And when you find out who voices Boots, it's all worth it then.
Okay.
So you had to watch it just so you can find out who does the voice for Boots.
Okay.
Because when you find out about it, you're like, what? What?
Okay, sounds. I don't know if I'm gonna go see it at the theaters or if I'm just gonna wait for the red box.
Right.
But Dora the Explorer.
Listen, I wouldn't. We have that Stubbs Pass, so that's why we went and saw it. But I wouldn't go pay for it. But if it's on Redbox for $1 or something, it'd be worth it. Kids will enjoy it. And then what other? I think that's all the movies we watched.
Yeah, I haven't made it out to the theaters. Of course, this year the only movie that I'm really waiting for is the the Rise of Skywalker. So.
Oh Jesus, dude! Let me ask you this: have you seen